All right. Hello, everybody. We put the headset on, and today we're back in the lounge. Why? Because I've got something to show you. So I should have made a video the last couple days. I just got lazy, and that's probably bad. But what I've been working on is that the actual space burger. You can see the buns. It has the sign on it. It's got lettuce, no tomatoes, no mayonnaise yet, and I've got some of the textures for the hamburger beef on the floor. And I can't really tell in here. Maybe I have to run it again. The sign is a neon sign, and it should reflect on the burger, but it doesn't seem like it quite is. But yeah, I was working on that as well. But all right, let's head over to the station. So we're going to get on the ship. The spot, we push the button, we go away from the dock, and we're heading towards the restaurant. Still no door yet. I'll have to get that. Oh, I don't have a texture on the ceiling. I just noticed that. So we're flying along, and we see it. We've got glass. We've got a top bun. We've got a bottom bun. We've got lettuce. I figured an interesting way to make the lettuce. I was like, oh, this is going to take me forever to get this around the restaurant. But what I did is just did a section and copied it. It made so much sense. There we go. But yeah, I bought a package to do the lettering that does like 3D text, so you can import a font. So I don't know if that's the font. I'm also going to have to put like a frame because it's just floating out there right now. But oh, should it go around the? Should it rotate? No, I think maybe just stay the way it is right now. Yep, there's the old space lounge there. And there we go. We're rolling in. And there we go. And clunk. There we go. Now we're in the tunnel. And there we go. So maybe the ceiling should be brown like the bun as well too. I was just thinking about that when I got in here. But it's kind of interesting how I did it was that it's actually a top of a sphere, and then I cut the sphere, and then I squashed the sphere on the y-axis, and then I had to figure out how to map that texture. And you have to. There may be a better way to do this, but I haven't found it. But you basically have to map every single triangle in it to the correct part of the bun. So there's this whole thing I had to lay out. I probably should show it in the designer. And then I had to do that with the bottom bun. The bottom bun seems like a little. I maybe should be able to add maybe more polygons to it. It took me so long to do the top bun. I was like, oh, maybe I can just shorten this. But it still doesn't maybe look exactly right. And I don't know if I have actually the lighting in here correctly, but yeah, I don't know, let's take a walk around there. But yeah, and then so I had to kind of distort this essentially a cube around and kind of rotating it and everything. And then I just did it in sections. You can probably see pieces, like there's a piece of it right there that, oh, yeah, that's right there where I don't have it exactly matching up, but not to say I can't. Yeah, like it almost looks kind of like a restaurant. That, yeah, maybe I probably need two. Tomorrow I'll put two more benches here. I thought I maybe needed the space and stuff for the screens, but probably not. But yeah, that's what I've been doing the last few days. I really should have recorded a video. Oh, did I tell you too that I redid this? So I had it as a cube that I used subtraction and stuff from the octagon tunnelway, but it doesn't. It should match up exactly, but it doesn't. It's just a little bit off, and can't quite figure that out. So Oh, maybe yeah. Do that and just shrink it just a bit, maybe. Oh, those don't match up either. Yeah, I kind of moved up the glass and stuff as well. Uh, I might adjust that a little bit too. But yeah, I'll put the tomatoes and the mayonnaise and stuff on there and finish there and then the wire and then like a support stuff for the sign. Oh, and then I want to put some like antennas like on the bottom and the top blinking, so it's like like spaceships can see. But yeah, it looks like an actual place, which is bizarre. Like even though this is like a thing that lives in the computer, but it just seems like it's a real place. So that's kind of fascinating. So, yep. All right. More tomorrow.